No way, Ramirez, everybody! That's sweet, you guys got a chance to meet my drug dealer tonight. It's awesome, great guy. I highly recommend doing business with him. Man, GPS tells me I'm in a town called Fairbury, Nebraska. Oh, holy shit, are you people hiding out from something? What's going on? Looks like a damn movie set when I got out of the car. This is crazy. Looks like Main Street at an amusement park. This is unbelievable. I love it here. I got here like 3 hours early, and I was just walking around town talking to people. Very cool. I could bore you guys to death. I probably know more about Fairbury right now than a lot of you. That's all right. This whole town is brick streets. Brick streets. I grew up on a brick street, so I feel right at home here. I love this town, man. Cool thing about brick streets is that in my case, I could hear my mom coming down the hill from like 2 blocks away. You can hear the rumble of cars on a brick street, which comes in very handy if you happen to be giving yourself a handy. And plenty of time. Every time my mom came home, I was just out in the backyard leaning up against a tree, tossing an apple. Not doing anything around here, Mama. Just hanging out. So, any of you guys live on one of these brick streets? No? All right. So nobody's catching you jerking it. That's all right. Very cool. All right. Apologize. Tried to be a nice boy, but you get out and you spend 4 hours in the car and sometimes you're a little punchy, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just get feeling a little bit, feeling good. I'm a stay-at-home dad, so you guys are some of the first adults I've actually spoken with in quite a while, so pretty cool. And you're listening, that's awesome. Nobody's on a tablet. Bluey is not on in the background, so we got so many kids at home, man. We got so many. Noah's right, man. We got 4 kids at home. It's 1 too many, or 2 too many. For sure, a couple too many. But the return policy is terribly strict. So, what are you gonna do? You know, we got 1 kid. She's about this tall. I believe her to be approximately 3 years old. Very cute little girl. Till you get her out of the bathtub and you brush her hair back. Then she looks just like Eric Trump. Fucking disgusting, guy. It's not a political joke, it's just I've got 1 very ugly daughter joke. So. That's all right. And we had our 3rd kid. We didn't know what to name this little guy, you know? We didn't know what to name him. Are there any 3rd children in the house tonight? Any 3rd children? Boo! Boo? Wow, you just hate?
Boo, sorry.
No, maybe you didn't hear me at all. Are you all right? No, welcome to the show. That's fun. Caught me by surprise. I thought we had a ghost. I'm staying upstairs. I'm pretty fucking sure that place is haunted. That's awesome. No, I grew up in a 120-year-old house, so I don't just believe in ghosts. I used to play checkers with those guys, so we're cool, you know. I don't mind a ghost, you know. So anyway, we got a third child back here, somewhere. And I don't know if you guys know this, but by the time parents get on their 3rd kid, they've already used up their 2 best names already. You know that? So by the 3rd kid, you're scrambling a lot of times. You don't know what to do, you know? So I was out to lunch with a friend, and I was explaining the problem to her. She said, Ian, don't worry. I've got a name that I'm not going to use, and it's yours. You can have it if you want it. I said, all right, what's the name? Lay it on me. You know, she said the name is Killian. And I was like, all right, interesting, like a nice strong Irish name or something, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe using it until I realized how crazy it would be for somebody named Ian Pope to name their son Kill Ian Pope. Kind of feels like you're asking for it, you know what I'm saying? So, your name would be Killian, you did for sure. Are there any other stay-at-home dads here in the house tonight? No, they're home in the kitchen where they belong. Not me. I finished the dishes and I'm out. That is a true story. The last thing I did before leaving the house tonight, this afternoon, was doing the dishes, getting polished up. You got to imagine how thrilled my wife is. She works the whole week, you know. She works the whole week. And Saturday night comes along and I say, hey baby, I need you to watch all 4 of these kids tonight. Daddy's headed to, where am I at? Fairbury, Nebraska, go out and make $75 at the comedy show. But don't you worry, Daddy's paying a third of the light bill this month, so we're good, we're good, we're good. She loves it. She's very supportive. She's very supportive. I'm losing money on gas. It's all right. So you guys want to slip me a $5 after the show? It'd go a long way.
Where are you from?
Des Moines. Noe has said that earlier. You got great seats.
He said Omaha.
What?
He said Omaha.
Oh, you said I'm from Omaha?
It's like the same thing, but not.
Yeah, I don't know. We can talk later. This is like a sidebar conversation. That's okay. Oh, where are you from?
Beatrice.
What?
Beatrice.
Is that a street in town?
Close enough.
Okay, Beatrice. Very good. Very good. Well, we're all learning something tonight, aren't we? Man, I did a landscaping project this past fall, you know. I like to let my wife know that I can handle something besides, you know, I'm not just here to keep the kids alive, you know. I can do some real man shit, you know. I put down this big, beautiful bed of white landscaping rock out in front of the house, and I was so proud of it. I took a picture of it and I posted it to my story. My buddy Brandon messaged me back right away, and he goes, "Hey Ian, just so you know, white landscaping rock is one of the ways that swingers tell other swingers that they're swingers." I did not know that. I do think it's kind of a dick move for swingers to call dibs on landscaping, though. I will say that. I will say that. So I was out front wondering what I was going to do, you know. There's a lot of rock, and I can't just pick up all this rock. I don't want to be sending wrong signals in the neighborhood, you know. So I'm out front wondering, what am I going to do? And some of my neighbors are coming back from a walk over there, and they look up and they say, "Hey, Ian, I like the landscaping rock. I really like what you've done out there." I said, "Mind your business, you perverts!" Scram! Did not put rocks down in my front yard so you can get yours off in my back. Did not. I did not. Man, I was reading about this town. I love this. I'm gonna go back to Fairbury. I was reading you guys' Wikipedia page, all sorts of shit. Wild Bill Hickok killed a guy here, got his first kill in town. That was sweet. I went there right away. Check that out. I was looking up notable people. I love nicknames. You know, I love nicknames because it's a great way to get to know something about somebody. But I was looking up, I gotta pull this paper out. There was this person from Fairbury, like a famous person in your notable people from this town. I gotta get this right, bear with me. You had a Chicago Cubs pitcher in this town from here named Doyle Porky Lade. Doyle Porky Lade, anybody here related to Doyle Porky Lade? Named Porky, nicknamed Porky because he was such a huge fellow that they were like, we gotta call him Porky. You know the height and weight of Doyle Porky Lade? 5'10", 183. That's how enormous Doyle Porky Lade was. They're like, this guy's a giant. So anyway, do any of you guys have any fun nicknames? Any cool nicknames here in town tonight?
Dobby!
What is that? You got to say it again.
Dobby!
Dobby! Is that what you said? Is that a word? What were you saying? I don't know what's happening. Is this like the ghost from earlier? This is just another ghost back here. It sounds like a sort of like a Rasta ghost. I don't know.
You have the sledgehammer right here.
The sledgehammer up front? Is that because of that piece that's bulging out of your blue jeans there, sir? There you go. He's sitting in the front row, spread eagle, between two tables, just showing off the hammer. Hey, God dang. I didn't need you to point that out. I was going to give you that nickname myself. Good grief. All right, so we got Dabe back there. We got the sledgehammer up front. We're all going to get to know each other tonight. What do you got? Mac Daddy. Why do they call? Are these your ladies of the night here, Mac Daddy? You've got ladies in fur up front, and why do they call you Mac Daddy? How'd you get that nickname?
McDonald's.
My pool team.
Yeah, okay, just a man handling a stick. You just slide that cue between your little fingers there, Mac Daddy. All right, these are his daughters. They're blushing. Sliding below the table. You just want a nice, friendly night of entertainment with your 3 daughters up here, Mac Daddy. That's wild that you call your dad that. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. You guys are a close family. I appreciate that. All right, so we got 3 down. How do you feel about that? Sledgehammer. We got. Look at this table right here. We got Sledgehammer on one end. We got Mac Daddy on the other. We got 3 daughters that are crying right now. And we've got 2 boyfriends over here. What's going on? You guys are together? This is fun. That's awesome. That's fine. That's cool. What do we got? Some more nicknames over here? Anything fun? No? You don't look away from me. No? All right. What? Nothing. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just the guy up here talking. You can can address comments to me. That's fine. The first time I asked a crowd for nicknames, the guy told me that his nickname was Rhino. So I was like, oh, that's easy. That's easy. Perhaps Jim Carrey spent a hot summer's day deep in your asshole. Is that right? Is that right? No, that wasn't it. Perhaps your family kills an average of 3 Africans a year. Is that it? Oh, that's a statistical joke about rhinoceros. Pull it together. Turns out the guy's name was just Ryan. So anyway, I'm not always good at it, but it's fun. That's fun. Mac Daddy. You got a proud little stance to you, too. All right. Gang signs. There we go. Didn't know Fairbury was affiliated. That's fine. All right. This is fun. I like it. Nicknames are a great way to get to know people. My family gave me the nickname when I was just a wee young lad. They nicknamed me Eeny Weeny Chili Beanie. It's humiliating. They saw me get my diaper changed one time, and it was awful. You never want the name Ian. You never want your name rhymed with anything sort of a little beanie weenie. Never mind. You get the picture. You get the picture. I like to give my wife a hard time about this. Are there any moms right here? Any moms around here? Right here? Here we go. All right. See if you guys. I know what you're going to say about this, but I like to tell my wife that I think that men rather could handle like the pain of childbirth, like the actual like physical pushing it out process. Absolutely not. Yeah, you all in lockstep on this. What if I told you that I could change your mind right now?
There's no way you can. We work in physical therapy. We see whiny men every day.
You work in physical therapy. This is a big part of the problem. The man flu. That sort of thing. I get it. No, there's no way. But I didn't even believe this either, okay? Until I learned that the blood volume. What? What's happening? Is this a man who's giving birth over here? What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
Mac Daddy takes care of elderly women.
Okay.
Physical therapy, healthcare,
All right, well, we'll get everybody else's occupations later. You guys line up after the show. You guys can all tell me one at a time. It'll be fun. Okay? That's great. Mac Daddy and physical therapy. So are you guys in nurses here? Coworkers. That's awesome. So you,
Christmas party.
oh, that's so fun. You guys wiping butts all week, or what's going on? Hell yeah. No, you guys are having fun tonight. That's why you just sat down and yelled boo out of that. Boo! Just remembering.
Third sibling, I said.
No, you have a bad third sibling. See.
No, I'm the oldest.
Okay, well, nobody likes the oldest. We'll say that. We know that. If I know one thing about groups of 3 siblings, they all hate the oldest. And they all hate the youngest because the youngest gets away with everything. So anyway, siblings just hate each other, I guess. But back to, hold on, focus. You guys have got my ADD brain running off into the woods right here. It does not take much to distract me. The only reason why I'm not outside right now is this damn leash. So I don't need much encouragement to get distracted. I'm going to get back to this right now. The blood volume of a woman multiplies by 200% while pregnant. Did you know that? Did you know that, physical therapists? The blood volume, this was in a textbook that you glazed past when you were getting your physical therapy degree. Okay? That's fine. Your physical therapy, two-year degree in physical therapy. Your online certificate in physical therapy. Sorry, whatever's going on. Did you know this? The blood volume of a woman multiplies by 200% while pregnant. This is insane. This is like, it doesn't even seem physically possible. If you don't think that we would endure the pain of childbirth for 9 months of 200% blood flow, you're kidding yourself. I can feel that 9-month pregnant dangle right now. Come on, Mac Daddy. Where's Sledgehammer at when I need him? No? There's nothing that we value in this world more than our blood flow. We'd have so many kids in my house. Stitch me up, Doc, let's do it again. Your boyfriend head out for a smoke? Your boyfriend and Mac Daddy slipped away simultaneously. Rather conspicuously, might I add. That's fine. You guys coworkers too? No? Who's the boss right here?
Lady that yelled at you earlier.
Oh, really? You guys are all coworkers? Is this just one big coworker thing right here? All right. Hell yeah. Okay, very cool. I love that. You guys are getting some community time together. Are you one of them they're taking care of? Oh, got you out. I'm sorry. That was rude as fuck. I couldn't. As I was saying it, I was like, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. God. No censor on this one. I tell you what. What are you gonna do? No. You're beautiful. I apologize. Fuck. Maybe you guys know this. They when you're leaving the hospital with the kid, you're leaving the hospital with the kid.
How you doing, bud?
Hey, buddy. I feel like I'm literally just hanging out in my basement right now. It's my uncle over there. That's cool. No, they make a big deal about it when you're leaving the hospital with a baby. That they say don't shake this baby. They make a big deal about it. They say it like one time you're like, yeah, I get it. Obviously, don't do it. And then they say it again and make you like sign a thing that says that they told you. It's just weird, And I've been a parent for several years now, and I've learned absolutely that you cannot, under any circumstance, shake a baby. But I've been a parent for several years now, like I said. And what I've learned is that you can shake a toddler a little bit. Just enough to get their attention, you know what I'm saying? They're like little magic 8 balls if you don't get the answer you want right away. No? Maybe? Yes, all right. That's fine. You're back. The jackhammer is back.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Hey, so you guys are the Jeffs? That's cool as shit. I read that you guys are proud of it. I could tell that already. You got this guy spray painted all over the ground out here. Who the hell's Jeff? That must be a cool fucking guy. Huh?
Remember the comic Mutt and Jeff?
Yeah. Everybody remembers the great comic Mutt and Jeff. Everybody, of course. Of course.
You're not old.
No, I actually looked it up. I do know what you're talking about. But yeah, that was a crazy thing to really embrace after all these years. But I do like what you got. I went into the saloon over there earlier, and the saloon was great. The basketball game was on, the Jeffs basketball game. The Lady Jeffs were playing on the TV screen in there. I thought that was cool as hell. You want to get hammered, but you're tired of getting public intoxes. You just watch the game over there at the saloon. Hell yeah. That was exciting. All right, a couple more things I'm going to tell you guys about before I go eat a 1,000-milligram edible and fall asleep in the room that is directly above me. I tell you, I got 4 kids at home. And the best part of this has all been great fun, but I just do this for the drive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just silence, no radio, no music, no podcast, nothing. I just stare out the window and think about the immortal words of my friend Noe Ramirez, that kids will ruin your fucking life.
10 seconds, enjoy.
Yeah, I tell you what, I couldn't pull out right now for a bag of money, you know what I'm saying? It used to be my only skill was pulling out, my one skill, and now it's just, anyway, if anybody can do a vasectomy, I'm looking. I'm in need. Scheduling a vasectomy is like scheduling a dentist appointment, I need somebody to do it for me. I'm just not going to do it myself, so anyway. Where do you guys stand on whacking CEOs? Are we for it? All right. I don't know. Sorry. I wrote that down on the drive, too. I scribbled that down. I was like, I should bring up some political news to these people that probably love to spend their Christmas party talking about that shit. I feel like that feel like that whacking CEOs is like the modern day ice bucket challenge. Yeah. It's like, nothing's really going to change, but it's going to be great for awareness. And I look forward to seeing what 3 people got nominated. So, all right. Terrible. That's right. Well, law is all we have here in Fairbury. I learned that this bank got robbed during the Great Depression. $5,000 was stolen. I'll bore you guys to death. Ira Babe Hartford was from here. Won the Kentucky Derby in 1936 as an 18-year-old apprentice. What are the odds? The only apprentice to ever win the Kentucky Derby and one of the few people. This isn't even a joke. This is just me reading your Wikipedia page to you. I'm like, hell yeah. Ira Babe Hartford. What a fucking sweet nickname. Very cool. That's your new nickname, by the way. Is that right? Still digging myself out of the hole from the home comment earlier. All right. That's fine. What? Guys, don't yell at me. Hey, if you guys are excited right now, I'm going to give you one more joke, and then we're going to bring up Tyler Walsh, our headliner for the evening. Are you guys excited for Tyler Walsh? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tyler Walsh is fantastic. I'm going to tell you guys about an axe murder house that is near where I live, okay? An axe murder house. You may not think this is terribly holiday party material, but I did send them an email recently asking them if they might be interested in hosting a comedy night. And they were nice enough to reply. So I fired up the family home printer, which many of you may know, that's no small task. Always out of ink. And I printed out the emails right now. I'd love to read you those emails from the Villisca Axe Murder House. Is that all right? Hell yeah. My outgoing email to the Villisca Axe Murder House. Good morning, Villisca Axe Murder House. I'd like to inquire about the possibility of bringing a comedy show to your Axe Murder House. We'll provide a lineup of killer comedians sure to entertain. I think this would be the perfect venue that would be sure to draw some attention for hosting a comedy night. Would love to talk further, Ian. Hit send on that, and I thought I was in for sure. Ian, I am not interested in a comedy show. This story is about a tragic event that happened over 100 years ago. Children were murdered. Wild line to receive in any context, I'll tell you that. Insane line to receive in an email. There is no reason to make it into some kind of a freak show. No. This is a good time to point out to those of you who are unaware, this is the same lady renting overnight stays in an axe murder house, okay? Comedy's somehow too big of a freak show for this lady. Please do not bother us with such a request again. So I promptly emailed her back. My reply, okay, I hear you. That's how you learn to reply to all controversy when you got a wife and a handful of daughters at home, by the way. I'm not listening, but I do hear you. I certainly have no interest in turning your murder hotel into some kind of a freak show. What if we were to put on a private show for some of the ghosts? I can't think of anyone who could use a laugh more than them. Seeing as many of the victims were children, I will request comics stick to clean material only. Once again, I had no intention of turning your murder bed and breakfast into some kind of a comedy freak show. My name is Ian Pope. You guys have been fantastic. Keep it going right now. If you guys would have thought that Doyle Porky Lade was huge at 5'10", 183, they would have had my man right here in a cage. He would have been in the circus. He's enormous. He's my great friend. He's funny as all hell. Please give a warm Fairbury, Nebraska welcome to Tyler Walsh.